my God, why have you forsaken me? My neighborhood walk takes me by a West Asheville church, in front of which was erected, about the time of Ash Wednesday, a sign which pictures a giant crown of thorns and reads in bold black and red letters, "There must be a sacrifice." This sentiment is a familiar one in American Christianity. The notion that the crucifixion was a divine necessity, a sacrifice for sin, Jesus dying for the sins of the world. But the events of Good Friday can also be seen as a human folly, a disastrous and premature conclusion to Jesus' ministry, which challenged the religious and secular institutions oppressing his fellow citizens. Jesus criticized a faith judgmental rather than loving, and a government cruel rather than caring, with the result that his religious opponents enlisted the Roman government into the process of silencing him. Jesus' invocation of the first line of Psalm 22 suggests his own disillusionment that the course of his life came to this end. Whether he actually uttered these words or not, the author of the Gospel of Mark, in which these are Jesus' only words from the cross, includes them because he wants us to understand that Jesus is executed in retribution for his challenge to religious and imperial authority. This is to say that Jesus didn't die for the sins of the world, but because of the sins of the world. This is not to diminish the power of Jesus' death. Our current circumstances make it a present reality. Yes, the coronavirus has raised hard questions for civic and religious leadership in our own time. But the pandemic came to us when Americans were already experiencing deaths of despair, a sense of hopelessness and helplessness that has led to sky-high rates of addiction and suicide. The reasons for this are repeatedly cited: the availability of opioids and firearms, automation and globalization, wage stagnation, this last a result of the increasing cost of health care to employers. Many Americans have already felt distanced, and their estrangement contributes significantly to our plague of social and political divisions. My God, why have you forsaken me? Is the cry of those being sacrificed throughout our land. This day asks how those who follow in the way of Christ will respond.